The man slowly hoisted the steel helmet, creating an illusion of exposure, but he was still too green, forgetting that this was exactly the tactic invented by Connie. Of course, Connie, who was lying in wait, instantly saw through it and quickly predicted the next movement trajectories of the two. Soon, his partner put down the steel helmet, convinced that Connie was not nearby, and then moved to another position to look for the scout. Suddenly, Vasily felt something was amiss. Why would the Germans continue to send repair soldiers? But his partner still insisted there was no need to worry. At this point, they were completely unaware that their next move had been accurately predicted by Connie to die in an instant. Connie keenly realized that the person he had killed was not the target, Vasily. At this moment, the other party was paralyzed on the ground, unable to believe that such a terrifying sniper existed in the world. The inexperienced recruit soon exposed their whereabouts, and Connie then moved to the steel-making furnace to ambush in the darkness. When the gunshot rang out, Vasily found that the recruit was only shot in the shoulder, so he ordered him to return to the camp for reinforcements. In a critical situation, Vasily needed to get his weapon quickly. He tied a thin rope to a fruit knife and threw it over, successfully hooking the sniper rifle. He then carefully tugged on the rope, but the veteran shot through the rope. Just when he was at a loss, a German bomber suddenly attacked. Affected by the bomb's blast wave, a large number of glass shards fell to the ground, and his every move was completely exposed in the glass reflections. Vasily immediately came up with a plan and told Tanya to find a larger piece of glass. Seeing this, Connie couldn't help but feel nervous, not knowing what they were talking about. Then Tanya quietly held up the found glass, dazzling the veteran's eyes, and then pulled the trigger, wounding his hand. Vasily finally believed that Connie, who he had once regarded as a myth, was not invincible. To lure out Vasily, the veteran hung Sasha alive in the center of the train station. Seeing this cruel scene, the man was instantly overwhelmed with grief. He resolutely took off his steel helmet, but the experienced Connie did not act rashly. He then picked up his sniper rifle again, but due to the drifting smoke, he couldn't confirm the face in the scope. He decided to wait patiently. 4 hours passed quietly, and Connie didn't notice anything unusual. He quietly walked out of the bunker to confirm the result. After a while, he gradually let down his guard, thinking that if his opponent were still alive, he would have been killed long ago. Suddenly, Connie stopped in his tracks, and the figure he caught in the corner of his eye made him feel icy cold all over. However, as a top sniper, he quickly calmed his tense mind, then looked at his opponent with admiration and pulled the trigger. Finally, the man completed his revenge.